Welcome, CrossFit Ammo member in the spotlight. We got another duo here. This is Dave Malico and his son Kinser. They've been going to the gym for quite a while. Let's get to know them a little bit with some questions. All right, guys, I'm going to ask y'all some either or questions. That we'll just try to rattle them off.
Rapid fire?
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Which do you prefer, pre-WOD or post-WOD?
Pre-WOD. Pre-WOD.
Post-WOD and pre-WOD, okay. We're going to split down the middle here?
Yeah.
All right, snatches or cleans?
Cleans. Cleans.
All right,
Definitely cleans.
all right. Which do you have to have, wrist wraps or knee sleeves?
Knee sleeves. Every time, all the time.
Yeah.
Mornings or evenings?
Mornings. Early mornings.
Okay.
That's the pace.
5 a.m.ers.
Yeah. Both military guys here.
Yes.
AMRAP or an EMOM?
I'd say EMOM for me.
Yeah.
I like the rhythm of it.
Yeah, I would agree. All right, white potatoes or sweet potatoes?
Ooh.
White.
Well, I've been doing keto, so it's no potatoes.
Yeah, you miss them?
Not particularly.
Yeah.
Actually, I've kind of adjusted, I think.
Yeah.
So,
Good for you. T-shirt or tank top?
T-shirt. My wife won't allow me to wear a tank top. No gun shows here.
Leggings or shorts?
Shorts.
Hey, no. Nobody wants to see that, so it's got to be shorts. It's got to be shorts.
All right, here's another good.
Smuggling sausage.
Lululemon or Target?
Is that a question?
Neither.
Yeah, neither. That's a good one. Good answer. All right, here's just straight out favorite paleo food.
Steak. I mean, straight up. But I'm doing keto, so for me, it's steak and cheese, man, or
Yeah.
meat and cheese.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Steak. All right, favorite cheat meal.
That's got to be like the other night, like a pizza, just hitting it.
Like, for a cheat day, I'd like Liberty Burger.
Yeah,
Like
Liberty
Liberty
Burger.
Burger. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a while.
That's good. Let's remember that.
All right, put these four in order: beer, liquor, wine, water.
I would get a vote.
Yeah, Dave.
water.
This is a
Water,
question
water,
for Dave.
I would say liquor, wine, beer, water.
All right. I was trying to put it through my head if that was just an alphabetical order.
No.
Beer, wine, water.
Almost liquor.
Yeah, that's
liquor.
If you say alcohol,
Liquor, wine. Yeah.
side note. Got it. Strength wide or cardio wide?
Not too long ago, it was strength WOD all the time, but my cardio's come along, so I'm kind of 50-50 on it these days.
Yeah.
But you?
I feel like probably early on I was more focused on strength and like getting my maxes up, but now it's more focused on like how long can you keep going. So part cardio.
Cool. What's your favorite named wad?
Seriously.
Murph?
Murph.
Cool.
Yeah. I like DT.
Yeah. I haven't done it in a long time. Least favorite named wad?
Fran. It's short, but it's horrible. I mean, just brutal. Murph.
Murph. Favorite animal?
You love-hate relationship there.
Yeah.
All right. Who's somebody that motivates you here in ammo?
Somebody that motivates me. LG, straight up. I mean, it's working out with him at 5 a.m. it's fun. He just brings this natural energy, but it's different. It's not like rah energy, and you hear him over there, oh, and then you just got to, and it bursts your bubble a little bit and get you rolling instead of sitting there suffering in silence.
That's funny.
What about you?
I say you, because like we go at 5 a.m. every morning, and like we sit there, we talk about what our plan is, and like there are some ones where we have to go in heats, and so I remember this one pick out. It was a row. I hate rowing, but like
Is that the row wall balls?
yes, it was
I
the
remember
row wall
one.
balls, and I want the entire time I just wanted to crash and burn, but he was sitting there like, yeah, gotta keep going, just jump on there and keep going, and I
That was
remember
the open.
that was like. I wiped it clean.
Yeah,
He
did.
It was great.
He killed everybody on that.
So do you remember when you started at ammo?
Yes.
You remember what year it was? How many years ago it was?
It was over 5. It was the
years ago.
first. It was not the garage, but it was the first.
When we
We had
moved into
the small
space.
sliver.
Okay.
And I remember my story about that real quick is the first time we showed up, they had the same song on repeat for like a 20-minute watch. And I looked at Rebecca, my wife, and I said, if they're going to do that every time, I'm not coming back.
That's funny. I wonder what.
And I can't remember. It was some poppy because remember, you think about it, we had to run all the time, right? Because there was no room to lift. There was, so. But and luckily, no, that was. And then after that, there was feedback. I joked around with Aaron about it, but it was funny.
How long have you been here?
He's been on and off. So he just moved from Lubbock to here over Labor Day weekend this last year. Okay. So he had been here before, kind of dropping in with us, but joined full time right after.
All right. So since y'all been here 5+ years and
on and off for the time.
Yeah, on and off for a couple of years for you, but consistent for the last almost a year. What is something that's like a memory that sticks out, or a celebration, something you achieved here? Can y'all think of like a one moment?
4th of July WOD last year. That I had so much fun that day. I went red, white, and blue, everything. I got to dress out, I got to work out, and it was at like just the whole concept. It was really fun because like we gotta get in the pool and cool off.
Oh, that's right. We did it We did it at Celebration Park. So we went and ran and got in the. Yeah, I remember that. That was cool. That was.
And it was also a partner WOD, and we got to see all the people, and it was like.
Is that really, the one where y'all like had to get money off the bottom of the pool?
Yes. Yeah, you had to get like exactly 51 cents.
Yeah.
And
I remember that. We thought that was gonna be so hard, but everybody.
Yeah, Rebecca did it. She and I were the 4 partners on that, and she went in the pool, and I'm like, awesome, that's good.
Yeah.
Not that I don't mind it. For me, I agree that all that as well, but more recently, I got my bar muscle up, and the support that and the genuine cheer that came from the coaches and the other folks in the class was really cool. It's one of those where you really feel supported. That's huge.
So 5+ years in ammo, but CrossFit total, how many years? When did you start CrossFit?
2009.
2009. So it's been 10 years.
10 years.
And I think it's awesome that even after 10 years, you're achieving things for the first time.
Well, that particularly, and then through let's say trials. So I had the same surgery that Lee had. I had a hip repair, and I can't squat beyond 90 degrees. I can't do burpees, but I've worked with the coaches, and they've done a great job in giving me alternate things to do. Like instead of a burpee, now I'm doing 50-pound slam balls. That'll take it out of you pretty quick, like a burpee.
And you've trimmed down quite a bit too. I mean, you were pretty brawny.
Yes. I hadn't, since I got out of the Marine Corps, I would say, it's like 1999. I haven't been below 230 pounds. As of Monday, I was at 206.
Wow.
So, and that's an early Marine Corps weight. That's like, last time I weighed that was probably 19, 20 years old.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
And like everybody says, it starts in the kitchen.
Yeah.
For me, it was keto.
The base.
But it's a matter of just being disciplined and getting that program and doing it.
That's why the liquor's in front of the beer now.
That's why the liquor's in front of the beer now. That is correct, 100%.
So just to wrap up, 2 more questions. What's it like working out with father-son duo here?
Well, it's easy to find a partner. I'll say that.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes nothing against anybody else, but it's easier because you know each other.
You know each other.
Do y'all push each other? Do y'all kind of get after each other?
Yeah.
Is it a daily competition, or like I'm gonna beat you?
No, I mean he's 16. I mean I'm not gonna compete with that. I think, and the only thing I'm hoping for is that he sees this and does this today, and it lasts through his. As you can see, he's in uniform. That's his current goal is to do that after he gets out of school. So to keep that in life and just move it forward. But fun to work out together. Definitely. WOD talk, I guess would be the way to put it. What went well, what didn't go well, that kind of stuff.
All right, and then last question. Did you answer that? Yeah, you did. You talked about competition and stuff. If you let's say a friend was over at your house or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, Dave, hey Kinser, like I heard you go to CrossFit. heard you do CrossFit. What's that like? Like, how would you answer that? Like, maybe even just the workout part of it, but also the atmosphere here. How would you answer that?
I'll let you start.
Well, actually, I've actually been in this situation before because
Most people have.
yeah, I was. It was back in Lubbock when I actually went to a box called Flatland, and I would wear my shirt and it said Flatland CrossFit, and people were like, "You do CrossFit?" And I'm like, yeah. He's like, "What's the program like? What do people like? Is it like super judgy?" And like, no, like they figure out where you're at, and then they build from there. And it's no criticism. It's basically like, we're gonna make you a plan, and as long as you stick to it, we're gonna see great things out of you. And if I'm being honest, I've gotten some people on board. It's a good family.
Yeah, that's how I would describe it. I think what I always tell folks is that the workouts are the workouts, and you can go do those on your own. But what you get is the 4th of July WOD. What you get is Murph when we come here and do that. What you get is the people that cheer for you when you do your great things, and you cheer for them when they do their great things. It truly is a family. It's a community that's built. Just like right before we came out here, I went inside and saw Albert. I was like, "Hey man, I haven't seen him in a little while." Gave him a little hard time, but just it's good folks, and I think. Having been at other boxes that maybe didn't concentrate on the right things, I think the key here is with Aaron and Lee and everyone surrounding with Santee and Leah, as well as obviously all the others, is they run it the right way. It's a business, but it's a community, right? So you have to run it as a business. You got to be able to make money. You get to afford to survive, but at the same time, you got to build that community because that's what attracts the members and keeps them here, keeps it sticky, so to speak, right?
Yeah, that's cool, man. Cool. Well, Dave, 5 a.m.er.
5 a.m.er.
Most of the time, if not.
Or absent because I travel a lot for work.
Yeah. Kinser, 5 a.m.er. 5 a.m.er. You want to come work out with these guys, see what you're made of?
Let's do it.
These two Marines here. Are you going Marine?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured.